stream. Alrighty, we're going to be starting, and we're going to be starting Lyney's story quest today. So, this is something that I wanted to stream last week. Actually, no, the week before. Couldn't stream it. Then, the week after was the 4.1 stream, and it's just, Genshin has gone fast, hasn't it? This version even. But yeah, we're going to be starting Lyney's story quest today. Right after we do some commissions, maybe some resin, and yeah, see what Lyney's story quest has in offer. I'm quite excited because, well, it's Lyney. But yeah, exciting. Can't wait to see how he redeems himself, because he is Fatui, and he did reveal that he was Fatui. So, oh dear. Let's see what happens there. Hello, Yuzakura. Welcome. Right. I'm going to be doing some, yeah, commissions. Doing some resin. I swear I've been getting the same commission every day for the past, like, week. It's really annoying. It's, well, I'll be showing you in just a second. I walked right into him swinging his axe. Oh dear. But yeah, I've been getting the same commission every day for the past, like, week. And it's this one. This Garcia's... How do you even pronounce that? Payan? Easy peasy. It's a really annoying commission. We'll show in a second. But yeah, it's... How's everyone doing? Right. Where is this commission? Is it down here? I really don't like going under desert. It's just... I made it clear before that I don't like the desert. And I still don't like the desert, even with Fontaine being out. I do not miss it. Right. Let's go ahead and collect these things. Where? Wait, I remember. It goes down. Yeah, okay. I remember doing this commission before and remember missing those 3 particles down there. So let's not repeat that. You finally got the Spheric. That dude's card, you know, the Saravich. Is that how you pronounce his name? It's the dude in like Mondstadt, the Schneian dude, who asks you to do like, it's like a 3-part commission kinda. Either way, like, congrats, because that commission, remembering which one you've done and haven't done it's just a pain. So, congrats. I'm happy for you. I want to see as well if I've done it. I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't done it. Such a pain, such a pain. It really is insane how, yeah, despite the fact that I've been playing since, like, the very first version, 1.0, I still haven't gotten that achievement. You literally had to write it down. Yeah, I should have as well. I should, honestly. I know I've done, like, the middle part where you have to protect the boxes. I think I've done the top part where you're supposed to kill enemies in a certain order. So it's just the bottom layer that I just need to remember. But the thing is, will I ever get that commission again? Because I keep getting the same blacksmith commission. Yeah, you'll be seeing it very soon. And by very soon, I mean it's literally the next commission that I'm about to do. The final commission. Alright. Once again, I messed with my stream settings, so hopefully things are better, but yeah. If not, they will be better very soon. Right. Yeah, this commission is just such a pain. Basically, what this guy's gonna ask for is, I think he's making like a sword or something, and then you're gonna have to ask this dude nearby. You have to like remember the instructions, construct the sword in a certain order. It's really, I mean, once you remember it, it's fine, but I want another commission. And it might actually be bugged, so what I might do is set my commissions to Mondstadt. I honestly forget that this feature exists. The fact that you can set your commissions to a certain region, which is quite... I mean, this isn't anything new, but yeah, I'm gonna set it to Mondstadt so that I can get that Schneider commission and also not get the same commission over and over again. Oh, this guy's commission unlocks a world quest as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do know that a couple of the commissions can set world quests, like the one in Inazuma, where there's this kid offering like donations to to the Archons basically. I think something about not wanting to do like schoolwork or something. But yeah, no. Yeah, this guy's gonna ask for like instructions. The order is add more fuel and then hammer it from the middle out. It's super tedious, I can imagine. I mean, this commission alone is just super tedious. I don't know how many of these... Honestly. That's a lot. The thing is, like, the one commission that I was actually interested in that's related to NPCs, the NPC commission, was the Anna commission in Mondstadt. So basically, there's Anna and Anthony. Anna's sick, and Anthony's... Oh, it's quite funny, because Anna in the daytime throws coins into the Mondstadt fountain, praying that she'll get better. And then Anthony at night just goes to the fountain and picks them up. So yeah, it's really... It's funny, but also really wholesome at the same time. Right. Time to do this commission. Commission? Resin. This domain, even. I'm making it seem like I have never spoken the English language. Right, T. Let's keep going on. I've been thinking about the other variety of games I might want to stream at some point as well. No guarantees yet, but once I have things settled,
into the wind.
Yeah, might branch off. I think we've reached that point.
Here comes the finale.
I mean, there is a massive Genshin content, you know, update coming soon, which I will be here for. It's not like I'm going anywhere.
As one with wind and cloud.
Once again, my luck with Lyney's domain is just not great. It's not great. Oh, I've got 4 bits of resin to do. Might skip that. Any games in mind? I'm thinking of... Because I'm sorry about this, but I keep promising that I'll do Honkai Star Rail, and I just never did. So I feel like Honkai Star Rail stream might be next week. I can't guarantee, but it might be next week. Other games that I want to stream include like Baldur's Gate. I want to stream that because I recently got that. And it's so fun. I would love to do a stream of that here on YouTube. What else? There are a couple of other games that I have on here that I wouldn't mind streaming. But we'll leave those as surprises. Either way, the 2 games I do want to stream at some point are either Baldur's or... oh my goodness, what was it called? Honkai Star Rail. And I still need to finish my Pokemon Violet streams as well, which I just never did. Mostly because I kind of just... I wouldn't say burnout, but maybe burnout. That Pokemon game just never appealed to me. But yeah, all future plans that I'll see to it. I can't guarantee it, but I will see to it. Sorry, I'm just gonna check this lady because I keep forgetting that this lady has the crystal fly trap, and I really need this because I just don't have crystal flies, and it's really bothering me. Ooh, that's cute. Yeah, no, I need to level and get some of this done. I haven't really explored much of Fontaine as well. You'll notice that, yeah, there's some like teleport waypoints I've never gotten. That's mostly because I just never found the time to, or motivation to explore Fontaine. But I'm sure it will come at some point. Let me just check how long I've got till the next update. Oh, ooh, okay, 5 days, 5 days-ish.
Your sister Lynette is...
You can notice to see as well that I'm like saving. And that's because, oh sorry, I've forgotten where I'm going. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna quickly pop by to Mondstadt just to get some crystal flies. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm saving. I don't know who I'm saving for. It's either gonna be Riesli or Farina. Probably gonna be Farina. Just for the Archon collection. And I want to play it safe because I've got 50-50. So hopefully I win. Not only that, but I recently did the temple. You'll see it in my community to post, but I did the temple and I managed to get Fremine, which is great because that meant I didn't need to worry about 4 stars, I guess. Sorry, it's just I looked outside my window. It's like it was raining earlier, now it's like really sunny. Which is great. I'm the type of person to enjoy playing games indoors and look outside and see that it's nice and sunny. Oh, hello, Charlotte. Fontaine's really nice to explore. It's like Mondstadt, but more fun. Yeah, I think I just need to get that motivation and drive to play and explore Fontaine. Especially before, yeah, the next update. Phantom
Absolutely.
Weasel.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double.
Is this what? Is this Lyney? I don't know why, but I thought this was Sampo because they kind of refer Sampo in a similar way in Honkai Star Rail.
Now that he's back,
Best of luck, you're going for Neverlet and his weapon. Never touched the weapon banner. Oh, good luck, good luck.
In the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
I do find myself to be quite lucky with the weapon banner. I think I've only failed it once. In like the 3 or 4 times I've pulled. So best of luck to you. I'm wishing you all the luck because the weapon banner, it's
couldn't agree
painful,
more.
painful.
As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one. Thank you, sir, for your time.
Yeah, best of luck with Neverlet and the weapon banner.
Huh? Hey, what a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here.
I like Charlotte's voice acting. It's really funny. She's very like
perfect timing.
Info hungry, I guess.
The Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your thoughts?
Phantom Weasel?
Yeah, this is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
I really need to play around with Hydro Traveler more. I just keep forgetting to...
Oh, sorry. Yes, this case is from a decade ago. I guess you wouldn't know about it. Well, not to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this.
Go on.
10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine. Known only as the Weasel. Nobody knew his true identity, and the authorities never managed to catch him.
Wow.
Dear.
Cool. He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
It's quite... The amount of like criminals and whatnot in Fontaine is actually insane. You got that like woman kidnapper from the Archon quest, and then you got this dude running about.
Reputation. Our Weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and no one was safe from his predations.
What?
He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday.
Well, that's messed up. And also, yeah, that's quite weird.
I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich.
The Phantom
and the
Thieves.
poor.
Sorry, as someone who played Persona 5.
Surprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man and his dog wanted to see him behind bars.
The Phantom Thieves, dang. Not the people from Persona 5 coming over.
Yeesh. So...
Crossover when?
Did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the Weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago. A magician named Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities.
Oh, wow.
And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all. Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it
So
on
it
the
wasn't
gate of the
him.
Opera Epicles for all to see.
Maybe it wasn't him.
Squeezed through the crowd this morning to
Or
get the
maybe
photo as
someone
soon as
new
I
has
heard.
taken.
Here, it's this one.
It's put forth. Okay, come on now. This has to be some kind of like Persona 5 reference. Like, come on. They literally do the same warning card and stuff. Come on now.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote.
Is it gonna write like, oh, stole your heart?
3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the Opera House, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
Okay, I'm thinking it's either the Caesar dude or someone close to the Caesar dude.
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance. What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged now?
Genshin has so many anime references as well. Yeah. I lose track at the amount of references in this game.
If this thief will steal anything that other
And it's not
people
just
value,
Genshin, like Honkai Star Rail has so many references. I like the references though, it's quite funny.
Wait,
It's the kind that will put a smile on your face.
well, he'd have to go through you first.
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that
Oh,
the
look,
public
there's
is very
Lyney,
concerned
up
about
there.
the Phantom Weasel's reappearance.
It's a good thing that it's been a while since I've, like, between the first act of the Fontaine Archon quest and now, because my anger and frustration towards Lyney has calmed.
Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like something
Fancy.
is missing, though. Something exclusive.
Oh, I like that. Exclusive.
Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is?
Yep, that's Lyney. Doesn't he live there?
Lyney!
See, I'm actually pronouncing his name right.
Magic, magician, Caesar, the Phantom Weasel. That's it. Let's go interview Lyney.
I thought this is Lyney's Archon quest, not Charlotte's.
The original Phantom Thief.
I'm not
Caesar
complaining.
was a magician
Charlotte's pretty
too.
cool.
And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians have in common? They both have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps there's a connection there.
I mean, we kind of exposed his tricks
Are you serious?
earlier.
What sort of a deduction is that?
A very loose one, but she's a journalist, so...
Relax. My
Yep, there you go.
journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive
There you go.
story is beckoning. Let's go. No time.
The Forgotten Thief. I'm surprised it ain't the Phantom Thief, but then again, that would be, I'm just constantly reminded of Persona. Sorry.
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
We're really telling lies like that to a child. Lyney. I should be calling you Lyney.
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
Dang. Red.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you?
Oh,
You
shoot.
told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
The little, like, tut.
You can tell? Oh boy, you really can read my mind.
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You
That's
should
fine.
really
Stamp.
be happy
Thanks for
about
watching,
it. Remember
Yazakara.
to apologize to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
I can't wait for the reveal that that child has like some kind of significance towards this quest.
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me?
That child
What's the
Caesar.
situation?
Actually, no, his name was David, wasn't it?
Oh, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
Yeah, look at you lying to a child.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
Oh my goodness, this Fontaine theme.
That was nothing more than a little trickery.
Feral.
I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions.
I mean,
That,
fair
plus
enough.
the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me.
Okay, yeah, no, anyone could tell.
You guys, on the other hand, let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Hello, Kel.
Cut it in one! Is this more of your trickery?
We're finally starting Lyney's story quest. The luckiest man here is alive. Yeah, with your artifacts. How about your
No,
pulse
no
for
trickery
Fremine,
this
huh?
It was pure luck.
Gotta have something. Let me have something.
His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that
My
maybe you were
artifact
asking around
grinding
about
has
that.
not been so lucky.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Lyney, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry?
Oh?
Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
Again, Lyney gonna be performing and something gonna happen. We don't talk about Fremine.
What are the chances? Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct
Your
challenge
Yale
to
on
me
timepiece,
personally.
feel free to post in the Discord.
And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show.
Oh, yeah,
But
no,
I've
I
been
see what he
preparing
means.
for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Really? So what you're saying is...
Ambitious.
We might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow, this has exclusive written all over it.
To be honest,
Charlotte's such
I'm
a
not
fun
sure if
character.
I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest, Lyney. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say, I don't care much for the comparison. A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing.
Huh.
There's an important difference that these people overlook. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick.
Alright.
Here, I have a flower. Just
Oh.
an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago.
I kind of need that for Fremine. Can I have that?
3, 2, 1.
Wow. Funky. Look at Paimon's face.
It's gone!
It's like the camera disappeared.
That's
The
the
camera
question.
disappeared.
Where did
Just
it go?
moved. And then poof.
Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear.
It's... Where is it?
If I could now invite you all to check your
But where's the
clothes,
flower then?
There might be a surprise in there somewhere.
Oh no, the flower's gonna be...
A surprise?
Oh!
Let me see!
Oh wow.
It's right there! But how? You haven't moved this whole time!
Is he flirting with me?
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Lyney, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived notions you might have about magicians.
Oh, is he referring to the fact that he's Fatui?
Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate
I hope he
magicians with
is.
criminality.
I ain't moving on from that,
It can
Lyney.
be quite frustrating.
I can imagine.
Don't you be lying.
Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism?
Oh.
For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters.
Passion and romantic encounters. Okay.
But you used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice.
The fact that I left him after he revealed that he was Fatui. Yeah, no, I'm not letting it live down, guys. I'm not letting it live down.
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic.
Yeah, I believe
Sounds
that
like something
totally.
I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this phantom weasel business is behind us.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time. But let's hope the Phantom Weasel is caught by then.
Let us hope.
If there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
All right. Do we get to keep the flower? The flower's just stuck on us forever.
So, Lyney, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
Dang.
Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done. You feel it too, right? So itchy.
Is Phantom
So
Weasel?
itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistants and help me investigate?
We really just moved on from the Fontaine Archon quest.
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun.
It's now in the Discord. Let me have a quick little peek. Oh, wow. 10.1% crit rate and 17.9% crit damage. Oh my goodness. That's...
Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done. Shall we go for it?
That is a crit ratio there. Oh my goodness. Alright. What's your plan?
First thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal.
Exactly.
But if he wasn't the weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine. And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start.
Oh,
Word is that
shoot.
she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there. We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with...
Wait, there's a grave? I mean, a cemetery even? Oh my goodness. Gift of parting. He is flirting with us, lads. A flowery accessory given away by Lyney at his magic shows. It is an arrangement of Lumidu spells which symbolize parting. Not the best, but it's honest work. Had that piece since 3.1. Dang. Honestly. Right. Oh, it's the grave here. We ended the second act here. I remember this place. Good old Navia. Right. Come on then, let's go. Let's go. Not the I don't know what version I had it. Barbara piece for Nilu. Ooh.
One with nature.
Dang, I really failed to climb this cliff. Did I? Did I really just do that? Nope, there's the net. Hello. Alright, blur effect, I see ya.
Took your time.
Alright, Lynette.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a while.
It's been a while, Lynette. We're working as Lyney's temporary assistants in the investigation of the
Why are we
Phantom
always
Weasel.
Lyney's temporary assistants? We were his temporary, like, attorneys, lawyers in his court case. Ay, ay, ay. You're so excited for 4.1 Archon Quest. Hopefully it's mediocre because no one can top the best cutscene in the game.
Thank
Act
you.
2.
It's good
Dang.
to be
I mean, it is gonna be one to top. I mean, the only thing that could top it is maybe like, I don't know,
what's the
Farina
situation?
getting
Have you seen
accused
Gemma?
and wronged, and I don't know. Or maybe Alicino coming in. Can she get the Venti treatment where she just gets like
Nope. I've been here a while. She
yanked
still
of
hasn't
the
shown up.
gnosis?
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel. Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around.
Of course we're asking around, yeah, because these people weren't here normally, or aren't here normally. I'm betting that one of these
Excuse me,
people
good
is
sir.
the...
Do you
what's
by
it?
any chance know a Gemma?
One of these people is probably the Phantom Weasel, or maybe it's Gemma who's the Phantom Weasel.
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiance? Sure I do. What's this about?
Attorney and right-hand man
I'm
of
just trying to
Mafia,
get a hold
honestly.
of her because I need her help with something. I heard she comes here a lot.
Just got home from school. How much have you missed? Not much. We just started. So, hello, Elmison. Welcome.
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. It's no secret why either.
She's the weasel. She is that weasel.
Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often she just sits there in
Basically,
front of his
what I know so far,
lost in thought.
if
Sometimes
yeah,
she talks to herself.
for you, Emerson, is there's a Phantom Weasel going on who's going to be striking the opera Epicles in 3 days, and on that 3rd day is when Lyney's performing. So we're gonna try and catch the said weasel
I asked her what she was doing
before
once. She said she wanted
the
to speak to him
performance.
again. She knows he's
And
gone
we're currently
can't
looking for
hear
the
her
guy's
from the
wife,
grave, but
this
she just
weasel's
likes to
wife.
spend time there, telling her fiance all about how her life is going.
Caesar,
Doing
like
this ever
Julius
since
Caesar.
passed away?
Or Caesar dressing. Dang.
Oh, so
He
10
going places with
years.
that name.
Wow.
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell
Caesar
apart after
salad.
his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only one who still thinks about him after all these
Who
years.
is this Lyney main trying to join my world? No. Sorry,
Don't know
sir.
if the
I'm in the
mind
middle of
lives
a
on in
quest.
waters
You're on
after
stream, though.
death. If it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers him fondly.
Spoiler, you're the Phantom Weasel.
If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé was a low-life crook. He doesn't deserve someone like her.
Dang.
Anyway, all of that said, she's running later than usual today.
How does it
Normally
feel
she'd be
to know
sitting in
that
front of his
you
grave
could be
by now.
joining a literal streamer?
Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid.
I don't think I could ever
Might have
process
more luck
that.
asking some other people.
You might have done this quest already.
Well,
Fair
thanks
enough.
for sharing all of this with us. We'll keep
I'm
asking
like
around.
so far behind on Fontaine
Welcome.
content, it's insane. I say that, I've done
just
both
hope she'll be
Fontaine
able to
Archon
move on one
quests,
day.
but in terms of like exploring, yeah, count me out. Ask around. Hello, Gracia.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
Ooh, she said that with like, the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what's true and what isn't.
I'm sorry, I just looked to my right and I just realized I had like a chocolate bar. That could be
But what if?
Nomenon.
Hypothetically, I mean.
After
what
the
if
stream, of
this
course.
Weasel's the real deal.
Got me
and
excited.
Caesar was framed.
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago on the day
It
it
is
all
a
went down,
Cadbury
I said to
Oreo.
myself, you know what? This guy's been set up. The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the street, for Pete's sake. What, are we supposed to believe that he was a balloon thief or something? Give me a break.
And now we're saying this guy's framed. Like, honestly, these cliches.
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all, that gosh darn lousy son of a, you think you know a god.
A heart
Words to
dissection.
that effect.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
Discussing your skull activities.
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't help but notice you were discussing the Phantom Weasel. We're actually quite interested in this topic as
Whoa,
well.
I didn't realize that Lyney's hat has like a glittery
You could
effect.
spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
Sorry.
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street. He was a great magician.
So is this guy a good guy or a bad guy? I don't get it.
Was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside. I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once. But for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off. Really incredible stuff.
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his show.
Name his
and he'd
cat.
hand them out after he was done.
Isn't it like the Grin Malkin cat or something like that? Or unless, does it have a name? Does it have an actual name?
He even got the kids.
I just know it's called the Grin Malkin hat.
And then he'd make the items on
Or
the
cat.
wish list
Grin Malkin
appear
cat.
in his next show.
Huh. He doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
If he has an actual name, I'm so sorry. I don't remember it.
There were
It's
also
quite awful.
rumors that he used the wish list to find
Why
out
is
what his
Juliana's
wishes
hair
were.
like that?
With
I know,
the
right? Who does he think he is? Goku? Yeah. I was literally about to point that out as well. I was like, dang, this guy's haircut kind of looks weird. It kind of reminds me of Goku. Yeah.
Now that the weasel is back,
It's Grim Malkin
Caesar's
hat.
become a hot
There we
topic
go.
once more.
Something along those lines.
I bet Gemma must be pleased.
I thought it was the
If
Grin
Caesar's name
Malkin
gets
hat because,
cleared,
like, the
maybe it'll
cat's
finally give us some
grinning.
solace after
It's just
all
play
this
on, like,
time.
Malkin, which is like cat, I think, or Grin Malkin. Or
No,
Grim Malkin.
speak of the devil.
Something
That's
about
her over
cats
there.
and all that.
If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely the one to ask.
The Kamehame wave. Oh my goodness.
So that's Gemma.
Oh, she old.
Is it
Dang.
just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong?
She
Wait.
old and dull.
It looks like she's injured.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
I don't know what Lynette's cat's called. I think it's like the bubble cat box or something. I don't know. The boggle. Isn't it like boggle cat? Boggle something?
You're Gemma, right?
You got pretty eyes, Gemma.
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid. We mean no harm.
Isn't it like cat in the box? I can't remember.
It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern. But you didn't answer my question.
Dang. All
Who are
right,
you?
Gemma.
And what do you want with me?
Boggle cat. There we go. See, I was on the right lines.
My name is Lyney, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're investigating the Phantom Weasel.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar was falsely accused.
Cat in the Box is a demo title. Yeah, it was either the two. I'm still calling Lynette's cat Bob. Fair
You
enough.
knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this.
Well, this is awkward.
I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
Of course. Of course.
I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
Why are we investigating? Oh, yeah, because Lyney's performance is affected. Right.
No.
Sorry.
Not that I know of.
I just forgot why Lyney's being a detective right now. Oh, Lynette.
All right, sorry for disturbing you.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
All right. You know what? Fine. Goodbye. You and your distinct design with your black dress and blue eyes.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something
Calling
fishy
her
about
Wednesday
her.
Adam. That's crazy.
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
Oh, there you go. From one no emotion character to another.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened a whole decade ago. It makes sense that she'd be wary around us.
Uh-huh.
In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our plan.
Okay. Oh, shoot. All right, that was one part of the quest done. Next day, so we've got 2 days now until this performance, this trick Oh, look, there's the area that's going to be released in the next update. How exciting. You just need to take a Q-tip. Look like a Q-tip and white makeup. Nang. Oops, I just slapped my mic. My bad. Oh, I waited way too long. I'm a clown, lads. I thought it said wait till afternoon. I am a clown. Oh, and there's a tower. Okay, I don't know what relevance this tower has. Is this the Fortress of Meripade or whatever it's called? I don't know. Is this the prison? Again, I don't know. But all I know is that it is a spooky tower. Probably going to get released in some point. At some point. And probably with it, some kind of boss. Weekly boss. Maybe. Predictions, lads. Predictions. What is going to be in the tower? Clownge. Yep, that's me. The area of the new boss. There we go. There we go.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe right
So you had Lynette essentially stalk Gemma. All these names, sorry. Getting me mixed up.
Still...
No, I'm sorry. Like, the spontaneous music's gotta be my favorite town theme.
Contingency plan.
Okay.
We'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo. Caesar's former pupil and assistant.
It's him.
When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo
Storm Terror 2 in that lair.
to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene though, and these days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pies. I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper. We'd best be careful.
Dang, okay. Talk to Lorenzo at the hotel. I've got bad memories at this hotel. Someone tried to kill Navia in this hotel. Someone tried to kill Navia in this hotel and nobody bat an eye. Yeah, honestly, this place should be shut down. Navia, why aren't you pressing charges? I mean, someone did spike your drink, so technically it wasn't really the hotel's fault. But whatever, man, whatever.
My apologies. These two are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along. And if it's no trouble, a couple of autographs would really make their day.
Education isn't too rough on anyone.
Oh, forget the pleasantries, just sit.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about the little robot chef. Oh, that's adorable. Look at him. So adorable. Music's very intense right now.
Forget the pleasantries, he says, but he looks pretty happy about Lyney stroking his ego.
He's that type of person, huh?
I only agreed to meet since we're both magicians.
All right.
And cut to the chase, I have more important things to do than drinking.
Oh, my type of guy. You know what? Happy to get right to the point. Not the ego inflating part, but the whole get right to the point. Yep.
Much obliged, sir. As it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic.
Oh dear.
Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House. He claims to be planning
quite the dilemma.
the same evening that I'm
Cal?
scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate?
Oh shoot.
Caesar was the Weasel and he's been dead for 10 years.
It's him. It's Lorenzo.
Write a warning letter. It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
Yes.
Please, sir, no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Why is he getting so defensive? It only makes you look more suspicious, sir.
Possibility, it's a fact.
Nah, you're getting
Look,
defensive.
my patience is limited, so listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you. The weasel is dead.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation.
Either way, there is a weasel. It doesn't have to be
Look, if this
Caesar.
affects your magic show in any way, I will personally compensate you for any losses.
What about life?
Oh, sir,
And plus, Lyney's already been accused
This
and
isn't about
whatnot.
finances for me. My pride as a magician is what's at stake here, Lorenzo. Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head
That's
on.
nice, Cal.
Your pride? Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
This guy's glasses. Got them circle.
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you anyway?
Oh my goodness, this is a whole paragraph. Look at him speaking.
Should know that a
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Secrets. And in any case,
He wrote a whole
dead men
paragraph.
Don't talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar.
Dang.
Uh-oh. This is getting awkward.
You don't say.
Lorenzo? Is that? Oh, it is you! I know that big, booming voice anywhere. What's up, my man? Want to grab a drink with me?
Another day, I'm busy.
Oh,
Okay.
Come on, you can't be all business all the time. You know what they say?
Copycat.
Live
Ooh.
fast, die young.
You got friend zone. Oh,
You gotta
nah.
learn how to kick back and relax once in a while.
If I wanted your life advice, I'd ask.
Yeah, I know. Who's this drunk man coming over to
Go
us?
be drunk somewhere else.
Who is this drunk man?
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Mm-mm.
Oh, hey! Edmondo. He and I are business pals. We worked together a bunch of times.
Business pal, suspicious. All these names. You're on site, sir. You're on site.
This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always
Ain't no way he said my man.
foul
Nuh-uh.
mouth and hard nose. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him.
Who is this man?
And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend. despite
Dang!
being, what,
Oh,
40, 30
shoot.
something? Anyway, point is, a lot older than when he first got rejected by the girl he was into.
Who is this dude?
From what I hear.
Oh my god.
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, man.
Sorry, I may have had a little too much to drink.
You don't say.
All right.
And I think a little
I'm gonna leave.
doesn't
Don't work too hard.
doesn't quite describe. Edmondo, shut up. Yeah, no. Zip it. Zip it.
I think it's high time I made a move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Lyney, be my guest.
Are you upset that your man almost
Good
outed
comes
you?
of it. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
There's something strange about him. Exactly. Why is he so defensive?
And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that?
Maybe he's really nice, Paimon.
He's gotta be hiding something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's
Exactly.
covering something up.
That Edmondo guy is
I
just
think
dead.
so too. We need to look into Lorenzo more close. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him.
We're gonna speak to Edmondo. Okay. Edmondo. Little drunk man. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Honestly, it's so cool. Right. Let's get moving. Is it outside? Yep, it is. Let's go. Off we pop. My goodness, I'm at... what's that?
Time to go.
2019 subs already? Dang. Grateful, grateful. Every number. Every individual digit.
You okay there?
Individual sub.
Who are you?
Hello, sir.
Oh, it's you guys.
Your favorite commission by far is
Don't
the
worry
coffee
about me. I
making
must
one.
have had one too.
Ooh, I don't think I've had that commission.
Right out. I say way too much back there, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats when Lorenzo's around.
Yes, he's not the drunk buddy type.
So, he was serious about threatening to cut you off? Ugh, Paimon knew he was a bad egg.
Hey, keep your voice down. Don't go
You're one to
prying
talk,
into
Edmondo.
Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions.
Ah. To be fair, I don't think I actually have Fontaine commissions unlocked.
What kind of bad things?
So, yeah, that's probably why I haven't been able to
I'm sorry.
do that. But I think I should...
Short. I'm not crossing that line again.
I did say earlier that I need to explore Fontaine more, so at some point.
And take it from me. Trouble with
Hello,
Lorenzo
Dice.
is one thing
Welcome.
you don't need in your life. You saw him flare up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve.
You don't say.
That's not a good sign. You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head. I'm leaving.
Okay. The encounter points thing, because I still haven't done the Lyney story quest, and it's quest log. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that.
There he goes. What do we do now, Lyney?
Shh. I think we're being watched.
Oh, shoot. There's an
Someone's listening
agent.
to our whole conversation.
Look at him with his black glasses. Oh, just talk to Catherine after Act 2 and you can set your commissions to Fontaine. I didn't know that.
Don't say anything and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards. We'd better take this elsewhere.
I thought you can only set your commissions through the book up here. That's why I didn't realize. Because I had just set my commissions to Mondstadt. Because I feel like, I don't know, something happened and I feel like I've just been getting quests from Sumeru, so I had to reset it. But yeah, let me go ahead and actually see if I could do that. Back here. We need to be all the way over there soon. Wait, is that guy spying on us still there? No. In which case, let me quickly stop by the Adventurers Guild. Isn't it the same every nation? I thought it was just... Because I did have a talk with Catherine and then, you know, we did have our introductions. But I thought it's just set your commissions through the book. So... Right. Hello. Did I never speak to this Catherine? Apparently I never spoke to this Catherine. Wow. Okay. Well.
Add Ash.
There we go, I guess. And now I have, we meet again, Catherine. Puppet. We already know that she's a puppet from Sumeru, so... It's fine. She's a Snezhnayan puppet, isn't she? Oh shoot, I've got a world quest back here. What? Who's the world questing dude? I'm not gonna accept it, but who on earth is this person? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. Apparently I've never talked to the Catherine in Fontaine, which is, yep, that just goes to show how much I've not exactly neglected Fontaine, but...
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
Oh, shoot.
So
Look at them.
Lyney.
Men in black.
And where's your sister? Ain't she with you today? Save us the trouble and go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister. Who sent you, huh?
Save your question.
That world quest takes you back to the court of Fontaine. Yeah, no, I'm not signing it. Don't worry.
Compete.
Looks like we can't avoid this fight. Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me up.
You say that, Lyney. You say that. But look at this damage. Okay, never mind. It's a trial, Lyney. Who? Oh, at least I get the fancy bow. Look at that. Ooh. I do like Lyney's bow. I wish I could have gone it. Burst great magic. Of course, it's not blessed. Heya burst. When are we gonna not? Ooh, crit damage. Fancy. Oh shoot, so they attack like treasure hoarders. Oh shoot, and he just kicked me right in the face. I want to use the Lyney at least, right? Go on. Oh shoot! Now I'm not the best fighter, but
tougher than we thought.
Protecting the boyfriend, how romantic. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Poor Eva, where's your sister? Can't relate.
Come on, let's scram.
Hey, wise guys! We ain't through with you yet! Oh, they got away! Did you catch what they said just before they left? Something about intimidating someone else.
Reskinned treasure hoarder.
Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic. And they've already done it to someone else, but who?
Oh, shoot.
She was injured when we saw her yesterday, and she acted like she had something to hide. Maybe
She was
just
roughed
scared
up.
to tell us the truth because those guys had threatened her.
Not us, so someone is threatening.
Well, if that's the case,
It's gotta be
she should be
Lorenzo.
more willing to open up to us once she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore.
It's gotta be Lorenzo,
Let's head
surely.
back to the cafe and see.
Okay, we're just gonna ignore the fact that we just literally got mugged. Not mugged, but threatened and attacked. Well, something I wanted to quickly check at this, what's it? This fontaine thing.
Add as.
Yeah, I never did it. Whoopsies. My bad. Did I ever check the rewards from Fontaine as well? Let's see what we have on offer. Money. Jellyfish and mushrooms. Eggs. Flowers. Nothing really that I need. Ma still tried to frame Lyney by sending out his people and frame it to the Fatuis. Nuh-uh. I really like this guy's drip. I'm just gonna say. Like, look at that. This guy has drip. Oh my goodness. And look at this lady with the banana blonde hair. Ay, ay, ay. Not Amber and Inazuma again. She going places. She mining. I don't know actually what is she doing in Inazuma. She's what's it? Doing the chicken, the fowl stuff and the what's it? Fowls and the sour pear things. Okay, I can set it to Fontaine now, but I think I'm gonna keep it to Mondstadt just so I can get that that Sparovich achievement, which I'd never accomplish.
No more free coffee for me.
Oh, this is awkward.
Gemma?
Hey,
You again. What is it this time?
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine. So
as we should.
you can relax now. We're here to protect you.
What? Why? I didn't tell you anything. Why would they come after you?
Because we talked to Lorenzo and he's in on it. I bet it.
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being.
Dang.
It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to do anything stupid.
Oh, I feel bad. Why is there like distant music playing? Like,
How do I know I
carnival?
can trust you? Do you really think you can get to the bottom of it all? And why are you doing this?
Because Lyney's magic show's in danger.
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity.
Gemma looks like Lynette's mother. Honestly, there was like a mother-daughter
Because you see,
situation going on there.
This is a personal matter of the utmost importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
Woohoo.
Okay. How can I help you?
I've heard that Caesar used to have a magic workshop where he kept a lot of his personal effects. If possible, I'd like to take a look at them. Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Sonde. But the place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since.
Oh,
I
dear.
also know that the Fleuve Sonde is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups lurking around. If you're serious about going there, please be careful.
Understood. Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit.
Bon
But stay
appetit.
sharp, too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
Dang.
Okay. Alright. Power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously now.
Wow, power saving mode off. You know what? I dig it. I like that. That's quality. Right. Let's go ahead and enter this workshop then, I guess. Sorry. Right. Let's go here. Is it underwater? Not it being under the water. It's somewhere here. What? Okay, no, that's definitely underwater, right? Oh, it's in the sewers. That's crazy. Guess we're going back into the sewers. Yay! I love the sewers. It is absolutely horrid here. I would just want to say as well, I love how this event, like, I genuinely don't care for this event right now. But give it Honkai Star Rail and I'm like, I'm all over that event. Or the event equivalent. You want Lyney to start insult in the arena.
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Huh. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first. There we go. It should be just down here.
Oh, shoot. Let's go. Sewer Rat King Part 3. Oh, shoot. Look at that image. Looked very funky. All right. Let's just add... Let's just add another pyro user. Let's add... Where is she? There she is.
Higher rate to meet outside.
Considering that, you know, Lyney is going to be on our team because he's trialing, yeah. But may as well take as many pyro characters as we can for maximum pyro damage. Oh, why is he burning? Is it because of his constellations? Oh, man, I mostly hate the ills like this just locked behind constellations if that's the case. Oh, boy. You're rich because of that event. Am I rich? Barely. I say barely. Is that 2 million? That is 2 million. Woohoo! Tank Faye. Yep, back at it again. That's not Tank Faye. I'll never get used to having 5 characters. This guy has a giant flippin'
So this was Caesar's workshop.
workshop. Yeah, exactly.
Nothing suspicious here, just normal magic props.
None of this is magic. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh.
Is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Attack the puppet. Oh. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I gotta use, There we go. Like C6 Nahida and the green flower droning around her. Man, I just wish we could have more details than, you know, that aren't locked behind
Disappear.
the constellations. I forgot how to speak for a second. Don't mind me.
The wind knows.
I like, okay. Again, never gonna get used to having that many characters. Your friend had about 600 Mora? Dang. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's with the camera? Getting funky with the camera movement. Anything going on here?
There's something written on the...
Wish list. I'd like a little dove. I want a robot with cool powers. No, you use your parents' permission to own a pet, and you also need to take good care of it. Bought a fluffy toy dove for you this time. If you're ready to own a pet, I'll make a real dove here for you next time. Oh my goodness. Okay, this Caesar dude was nice. I want a bucket of fried chicken that never runs out. I'd like a new bag. No, there is no such thing as fried chicken that never runs out. Just as no such thing as children who never grow up. Children who never grow up. Wait, huh? There is no such thing as children that never grow up. Okay, I see what he means by that physically, but mentally, he's wrong. Oh, the music is quite funky. It's giving, what's it? Summer Island vibes with like Fischl's Island sort of thing. Or something along those lines. Anyways. Move on that. Wait, doesn't this bug give, okay, it gives 66%. I thought it was the one that gives 80 something percent, like Ito's one. How much does Ito's one give? Let me quickly check. Oh, look, there's Lyney. How much does Ito's one give? Where did I pass Ito? He's literally the first character. Yeah, that gives 80. 88. Oh boy. That's music. Hey, whoa. Lots of stuff here. What's back here?
Looks like we've reached the end of this route. Shall we try a different one?
Alright, Paimon, was that necessary? Why has he got so many books piled up? Oh, this is giving major Summer Island vibes. I will check that in a moment, Kel.
What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest. Let's investigate.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Which one looks different? Those two look the same. What? I'm confused. You know what? Oh, the top one, right? It's glowing. And it's moved there. There we go. Never let weapon has yet. Back on that. Oh boy. Neverlet do be quite a strong guy, I guess, if he has a signature weapon. It's over here.
That's weird. Have we reached the end already?
Oh, shoot.
There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop. There's a distinct lack of mystery. We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption.
Oh, dang.
If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere.
No 4 stars in 4.1.
If I
That's...
just move this book, then hopefully...
Hopefully we get some 4 stars soon.
Presto.
I mean, then again, like, there's so much pressure getting a 4-star, you know?
A secret passageway!
What if it's Charlotte and Navia for a version, though? Like, how sick would that be?
I'm a magician too, and it looks pretty big inside.
Oh, look, a chest. I probably missed one. I wouldn't be surprised if I missed the chest, but oh well. I want to see what this guy's crit ratio is. Oh, shoot! Hoyoverse with the crit ratio. Holy moly. Oh, hello. That's not the right person, but sure.
Motion to compel.
It's just explosions. Ow, what on earth? I've never seen that attack. Charlotte is stuck in the Hoyoverse jail since 3.7. I mean, Yaimika was like that. Someone else from Sumeru was like that. Al-Haytham. Al-Haytham was like that. Although he did come around eventually. Not too long. Oh, Dia. Dia was like that as well. Although, let's just hope that they don't get the Dia achievement. The fact that the set is his best in slot. Is it actually? Noblesse? That's not the best in slot, right? No way. Oh, more dudes. Oh shoot, just 2 of them appear at once. I thought you have to shoot and then shoot again. Oh, you do have to shoot and shoot again. Never mind. I like the fact that you could spam like these lads. Makes me wish I got C1 Neuvillette. Lyney.
Why have you stopped, Lyney? Is there some device in that box?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead. If anyone makes a major discovery, let's...
Alright.
Okay. Alright, fine. Alright, there's something apparently familiar about this. I'm gonna step in it, Lyney. Wait, Lenny's left my party. I don't have a DPS now. I guess Kaz was my DPS. Yeah, no, it's still Noblesse. And yeah, Lenny's still kicking about with it. Oh, there's something up here. What's up here? Oh? Activate all the magic steps without stepping on the same... Oh, it's one of these puzzles.
Wind Strider.
Can I cheat? Oh boy, oh boy, oh no. Lads, I'm not good with puzzles like these. Oh, nuh-uh, nuh-uh, lads. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know how to solve puzzles like these. Oh no, never mind, I think I did it. I did it? I did it. Yay! I know how to solve puzzles like these. I never doubted myself once. Xiangling's the DPS now. I do like this music. Alright, let's see what's up here.
Wow! There's a hidden room here!
Funky.
This looks thick as a brick!
Oh.
Let's take a peek inside it.
I'm not reading a whole bunch of text. Please don't be a whole bunch of text. Oh my days, it's a whole bunch of text.
One of my as a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish.
Okay, so he's like Lyney.
I wound up. 2 children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know. Anyway, they said that they...
Okay, I'm not interested in that. Okay.
It seems
Lorenzo's
like
issue.
Lorenzo. Surely he's not upset that I agreed. I have a good feeling about those. They have
Okay, so Caesar's a nice dude.
Gemma
and
thinks so.
Lorenzo's apparently really bad.
It's nearly time for
blah
me to
blah
go on
blah.
to it. I once overheard them talking. It's
Father?
only been 10 days since I first met them.
Wait. Oh, wait. Those 2 children were Lyney and Lynette. Wait, shoot. I should not have skipped.
But also
Oh my goodness.
And they trust no one but each other.
That was the... No.
This, I fear.
No. No. Let's read the diary again. Let's read the diary.
P.S. Maybe I'm over... Oh, Caesar.
Oh my goodness. That was Lyney and Lynette. Sorry.
2 children came to talk to me after today's show. Anyway,
They said that they wanted me to teach them.
Okay.
I told them
Yeah, they taught
learning
magic.
is very hard work.
It's Lyney and Lynette. Oh my goodness.
Time for me to go on tour.
Okay, they shook their
Once I've heard
heads.
them talking about
Father
their
and mission.
and
There you
their
go.
mission.
That's Lyney and Lynette.
Sounds like their parents. It's only been 10
No
days
wonder
since I
that
first
Lyney
met
said
them.
the thing was familiar to him
I think
because
that I've gotten they're very tough. They hide things from me. That's the thing. I can sense after.
That's why. And yeah, I just connected it now, Kel. That's why Lyney said the box looked familiar. Oh my goodness.
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission.
It's Lyney and Lynette, man.
Sounds a lot like he was writing about Lyney and Lynette, don't you think?
Yeah, it is. It's them.
So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Lyney.
There we go. There we go. I like that though. I like moments where I just realize stuff like that. Oh, come on, Cosworth, get over the fence. Ay.
Shh, hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Fishy?
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how a high-altitude escape is performed.
Wait, Lyney, we have to tell you that you
First,
know this
the
guy's a
magician
child,
slots
which
themselves
I
into
think he
a magic
knows.
box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens. At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming. Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good moment to make their appearance and put on a hysterical performance. Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Oh, shoot.
Very vivid description. Paimon can really picture it. And then what?
The audience's gaze then turns to the magician, and by the time they realize what's happened, the dummy has vanished, as if everything that just happened was some sort of shared illusion. Of course, that's just how I think the process should work, theoretically speaking.
But he used it to fake his death.
Trick never performed it successfully.
Oh, never mind.
When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell out, and not the dummy.
So he fell to his death. Ooh, yikes.
He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house. No one could hope to survive that fall. Not without a vision, at least.
Apparently, in order to be revived by eggs, to that fried eggs, you gotta have a vision.
And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes and the relevant
He was murdered,
gadgets here in his
man.
workshop.
So Caesar's
Or sabotaged.
high-altitude escape has never been done, huh? Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but if it's that dangerous, it's probably for the best. Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go? How does he get out?
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box. This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks. Inside, there's a device that only the magician himself would know about.
Oh.
Once the magician's inside and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle. From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible. At this point, the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door out of view.
Okay.
He then escapes through this trapdoor onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined. Even Paimon could probably do it.
Well, there's a little more to it.
Okay.
There's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the impression that there's no escape. Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating in a performance just a few minutes long, but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick. Caesar was a highly accomplished magician, but unfortunately, even he didn't manage to pull it off.
So, how did it go so wrong? You said you found some fishy stuff here. Have you figured out what really happened?
I can make a pretty good guess. I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And, sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay. Nothing suspicious there.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here. Which leads me to believe that Caesar was in fact left-handed.
Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm not sure where he's going with that.
Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much. People naturally focus their attention on the most important details of the task or situation at hand. But a magician needs to be able to redirect an audience's attention at will, so as to avoid arousing their suspicion. The essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie. If even the truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires sacrifices. But in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left. Exactly. I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door and make a swift escape. But I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times.
This guy is proper getting into it.
He'd barely need to think about what he was doing because muscle memory would guide him through. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there.
Oh yeah, because he couldn't see anything.
Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was going on. Instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two, until the bottom of the box gave way.
Dang.
With the stakes being as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything. The authorities would find nothing suspicious and conclude that his death was due to his own error.
When in reality, someone switched the boxes, and they did it to murder him. But how would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult.
Yeah, can't they just look into the box and just see that, oh look, the switch is just on the left side now?
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed, and who could move his props around without arousing suspicion.
Lorenzo. It's Lorenzo.
Isn't that right, Lorenzo?
Oh, would you? Look at that.
You just couldn't let
Look
sleeping
at that.
dogs lie, could you? There's not a lot of
Called
people
it.
who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died 10 years ago. I didn't want to have to do this, you know. Silencing you the hard way just creates more problems for me to deal with. But I gave you your chance. I hoped you'd do what's good for you and back off like the lady, but you disappoint me.
You mean Gemma? So you are the one who's been threatening her.
Nasty.
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people...
Let's get to the fighting part.
You can't leave this
Do your worst. Bring it on. Let's see it.
Everybody stand!
Falling leaves.
Let's see it. Go on. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Time for your arraignment.
Oh shoot. You know what? I probably shouldn't have wasted all my materials. Oh boy.
Now disappear!
Oh shoot. Dang. He got them. He pressed the button on his left, which drops the dummy. It should have been the right button to deceive the audience that he's right-handed. So someone did the switcheroo.
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help you now. I think it's high time you started talking. And what I'd really like to know is, why did you murder Caesar?
If I had a mora for every time you said that man's name. Of course you idolized Caesar, everyone else did. But I was the real genius magician. He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made
Dang.
magic into the fine art it is today. The aristocrats doffed their hats to me.
Jealousy.
Jealousy indeed.
Jealousy. Hatred, more like. I hated Caesar. All he cared about was his magic. He lived and breathed it. He poured everything into his street performances and his stupid tours like it was just a hobby to him, never bothering to think about Mora. What sort of fool devotes their life to the art of deception and never has a Mora to show for it? But the people loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. No one gave me a second look. All I ever heard was, "Oh, your master's amazing, isn't he?" Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living.
This guy just used magic for the wrong reasons.
No, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skill. He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their Mora. There was nothing he hated. And with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I dabbled in my own brand of money-making magic, he would expose me. I had to kill him. There was no other way.
Dang.
And this was your only motive?
It was reason enough. What other motive would I need?
Well, I was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance, maybe you were in love with Gemma, but she was engaged to Caesar.
Oh, shoot.
Love with Gemma? Don't be ridiculous.
He was in love with his... Oh, my
Guess
God.
I was wrong about that then. Next question. Are you the Phantom Weasel?
I am.
Oh, he is the Phantom Weasel.
So strict with me. He insisted that his way was the right way. That the sole purpose of magic was to bring joy to the world.
Nuh-uh.
I never bought into any of that. I was more interested in the practical value of magic. Sure enough, it helped me fill my pockets with all kinds of valuable treasures.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that the weasel would steal whatever people valued, no matter how much it was worth.
That's just how it looked from the outside. What would any thief want with second-rate loot? I've only ever targeted high value. I stole cheap things as a way of practicing my craft. It was other people's overactive imaginations that conjured up the preposterous image they then dubbed the Phantom Weasel.
So, that's the story, huh? Well, I hope you're ready to tell it all over again during your trial.
What choice do I have? You're a pack of wolves, and you've got me between your jaws. You've seen what's here, and my last-ditch effort to stop it getting out has failed.
Nuh-uh.
What else can I do? So be it. I've enjoyed power and wealth for the last 10 years. The likes of which Caesar...
Very well. In that case, Traveler.
Yeah, get the guards. Get
Keep
him.
an eye on Lorenzo for me.
Get the guards. Get him out of here. Get him gone. Look at him. Clown.
I can find...
Look at you. Should probably get Yenfei off my team now. I just realized we never told Lyney that we know that the guy taught him. What's his name? Oh my goodness, his name has escaped me. But the guy who died.
Lyney has told me the whole story. Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of
Caesar, yeah.
and to framing him for the Phantom Weasel's crimes?
Look who's finally developed a conscience. What kind
Dang.
of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it, because there'll be hell to pay.
Dang, she proper... she proper told him.
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lyney? Should we start preparing?
Let me think. Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first.
Good point.
Okay.
We should go tell...
Let's go ahead and tell them. Right, back up to the cafe. Right down here. Hello. Ah, here comes the Fontaine music again, I swear. Is that a Melusine just looking into the bush? I'm sorry. You're not a fan of the 2D cutscene, you like the 3D more. That's fair. Keep your chin up. Keep your wits about you. That's not the right saying, but you know what I mean.
Ah, you're back.
Ah, you're back.
I've only just finished my third dessert.
Oh.
Your third? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
It's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now. But try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
Point taken.
Wow. Lynette's such a mood.
Did everything go okay?
Yep.
Lorenzo was no match for us.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry, I still didn't know if I could trust you, but now it seems I can.
No one will bother you now.
I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but I...
The unenthusiastic ah. Aww.
It's okay, we understand.
Oh, I feel bad.
We can't threaten you. My mom would find it hard to trust strangers in your position too. But you don't need to be scared anymore. Everything's gonna be okay.
Sorry. Sorry. My emotions are all over the place right now.
Lynette is so moody. Yeah, she's just such a mood.
I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I found suspicious. But I had people watching me all the time, so I couldn't risk looking into it. I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something terrible to me. And then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave.
Aww.
So I never had the courage to speak out.
That's
Thank you
unfortunate.
all. Truly. Thank you so much.
The music as well. Oh my days.
Thank you all for clearing Caesar's name. I never would have guessed that Lorenzo was the real Phantom Weasel. He never showed any signs that there were problems between him and Caesar in public. From the outside, it looked like they got along great.
This music, man.
Life's been living life to the fullest all this time, while Caesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. It's a travesty.
Honestly.
At least his soul can finally rest in peace now, thanks to your efforts.
Nah, poor thing.
If only I'd realized before it was too late.
Don't blame yourself, Gemma. This isn't your fault.
It wasn't your fault, Gemma. It was the fault of Lorenzo.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your life to live. Caesar wouldn't want to see you spending it feeling guilty.
This music, I swear.
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House tomorrow evening. Would you like to come along? It might raise your spirits.
Or traumatize her, you know, because that's how her husband was killed.
This show will be a special one. We're holding it in Caesar's honor.
In Caesar's honor? Really?
Oh yeah, because Caesar was their teacher. Oh my goodness.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow evening.
That's why it's so meaningful to them.
Paimon, don't be late.
Don't worry, we'll be there. No way are we gonna miss out.
Okay, we got a magic show.
Paimon feels like we're forgetting something. Oh yeah, Caesar's diary!
Ah, the diary. We never told. Gosh dang it. Wait, hang on. When I'm not gonna mess up the time again. Next evening. If I just time skip to there, is that gonna be enough? It's like something in the distance over there. What is that? What is that? There's something in the distance. Next to the tower. And also I just realized that wasn't evening enough.
Back in the workshop, so we didn't get a chance to bring it up.
We could bring it up tomorrow.
Guess we'll just have to ask Lyney.
Right. Wait, hang on, lads. Hang on. Put my detective hat on. It was over here. There was like a box. Yeah, what is that? Is that Mondstadt? What is that? Is that pointing toward... That's not Mondstadt. There's like a box building in the distance over there. There's a... Mysterious. Fontaine gonna be big. I'm thinking like this whole area Fontaine. Although I say that, Celestia's right there somewhere. Yep, there it is. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to wait till next evening. There we go. Time skip. New area. Yeah, I know, right? This area in front, I'm betting that's like going to be a whole area. Because there's that box all the way in the distance. And, you know, what's that? It looked like a factory. Kinda. Right, we're back in this cursed place. I honestly hate this place. Is Farina still crying at the fountain? Sorry, do I have enough hydro sigils? I think I'm one short. I'm not sticking around in this fountain. We already done that. Oh, we can offer. Fancy. I thought I could skip it. I can't. Oh, I get 2 standard pulls for my next one. Fancy, fancy. I think I'm quite close to Pity on the standard banner, which is something. It's either that or Honkai's. I think it's this one, though. I'm mixing up my Pities. No! Leave me alone! Whew, I'm getting quite tired. Right. I think we're almost at the end of this quest. Never mind, we're not almost at the end of this quest. Holy moly. Oh, the curtain's down. Let's grab a seat. What's in here? Oh, look, I saw Charlotte.
Paimon's excited to see another of Lyney's magic shows! Wait. Lynette, shouldn't you be on stage by now?
Not this time. My brother's going solo today.
Oh, shoot.
So, I'll be watching with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's ready because the show is about to begin.
Oh, he's got the perfect voice for this.
The great magician Lyney
Cutscene time. Let's go.
Spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Is it the dropping thing?
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
Oh. I'll just skip it this time.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just...
It reminds you of him, yeah. That's what I was worried about.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children. Children love magic, because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had
That's
this
fair.
amazing way
Look at Charlotte in the background.
dreamlike
There she is. Hey, Charlotte. How you doing? You're going to be released soon.
And somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So, I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Aww,
That's so cute.
romantic.
He's going to pull up, like,
What did he do?
a rainbow rose. I bet it. Because it symbolizes, like, passion and love or something.
It was...
With a flower. There you go.
He took it in his hand.
It's a rainbow rose.
Snapped his
It's a rainbow
fingers.
rose.
It magically appeared on my head. I was so happy that day. No one had ever given me a flower before that.
Oh, that's so cute. Actually, now that you mention it,
Yeah, he did it to me. He's flirting.
Is that right? Then I suppose he's a romantic at heart, just like Caesar. So let's
This cousin
treasure
out
the
there.
time we have
But
with
there's a
him.
clip of Lyney dying to fall damage. Dying.
After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
that's
Killer's
right.
gone.
Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but At the very least,
You're trying to be
no one's
Caesar.
gonna be intimidating you from now on.
He's following in his
last,
students,
right?
his teacher's footsteps.
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now. Phantom Weasel.
What?
See? Even Lynette says...
What?
Wait, what? The Phantom Weasel? Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
Wait, what's going on?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As Lyney once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience.
Wait, what the heck? What is happening?
Once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is no place for someone with no more cards.
She's the weasel?
It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't like this riddle.
Oh my goodness.
Paimon doesn't like where this is going.
She's a weasel. She's the weasel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far. There will now be a brief intermission, after which Lyney will perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show. The one we've all
Welcome
been
back here,
waiting
Sakura.
for. The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they?
Charlotte, where are you going?
Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon.
Well, I thought this quest was over. No, there's more, lads. There's more. She's the weasel. Nuh-uh. This is... Right, weasel. What do you have to say for yourself? Give up the act. Give it up.
Dear me, this is awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood. This is a big mistake for a magician to make, but thankfully...
Lyney? Don't we have more? Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago. Oh,
What is happening? I'm so speechless right now because I'm like, what is happening?
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing what people are thinking. I know the questions you want to ask. And as it happens, the story I'm about to tell might answer a few of them.
Really? Well then,
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine. She never missed a target, never left a trace, and no treasure was safe from her thieving hands.
Oh.
But as her infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day, she ran the risk of being exposed for who she was.
Dang.
Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat, a false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf. After weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar. After all, magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
Nasty. This is sick.
So then what?
Being the master deceiver she was, the weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now, all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind. Maybe I don't need to get my hands dirty after all.
Oh my
At her
goodness.
encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
So they were in cahoots, man. That is terrible.
I've got to hand it to you. You're both exceptional storytellers. It's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this, pulling the strings. But I just have one question. You seem to think that I am the villain in this tale. What's brought this on, Lyney? Is it something that Lorenzo said?
Don't worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all. But I never believed that he was the weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession, as if there was something else he was trying to hide.
Can't lie to this magician.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me, even without a shred of evidence?
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want. And I have no
Another
doubt
mastermind.
that you,
Honestly,
Gemma,
please.
are equally
All these
talented in this
people,
regard.
man. All these people.
With a little help from Lorenzo,
Get
you
out
put
of
on a
here with
very
that.
convincing performance. The lovesick fiancé, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence. Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you? Everyone sympathized with your plight. Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise?
Ah, nuh-uh.
No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
Not him mocking her. Nuh-uh.
Wait, so you mean the whole intimidation thing was just a hoax? Gemma and Lorenzo were both in on it?
Yes, sir.
Why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell her out even at the end instead of admitting to being the weasel himself?
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
Well, Lyney, if you're so confident in your version of events, then I think the answer should be obvious, having killed Caesar with his own hands. Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt.
Was he now?
Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the Weasel remained free, then she could take care of Lorenzo's loved ones.
An excellent answer, though sadly a little dull.
Is that right? Well, don't let me bore you. If you'd care to change the topic to something more interesting, I'd be much obliged.
This is nasty.
As a matter of fact, there's one thing I'd really like to understand. Why would the real Weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people? Could you shed any light on that?
Of course. After all, we're just telling stories here, aren't we? If I had to guess, I would say that the real Weasel must have had a terrible childhood.
We're taking this back to their childhood. Oh, perish the thought. Yeah, I know, right? Not
Left
Lyney
fend for
pitying.
herself after her parents died young. Betrayed, scorned, beaten.
Are you kidding me?
She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. She'd sew ugly rag dolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on. This was her only source of happiness in life. But it was all she needed, and she was content. Until the world decided that even this was too good for her. Once again, she was betrayed. And this time, everything was taken from her. She felt like life was a miry pit that dragged her further down the more she struggled to escape. At that tender age, she should have been happy. Instead, she stood in the shadows and watched with envy as all good things in the world passed her by.
Sickening.
This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain became a breeding ground for dark thoughts. Thoughts which fester. I detest the happiness of others. In all its forms alike, I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true. And it will fill the void in my soul.
Dang. Just dang, honestly.
That's some pretty heavy stuff.
I know, right?
Now it all makes sense.
Oops, sorry.
Does this story satisfy you, Lyney?
The plot twist gets thicker and thicker. You need a bolt cutter. Honestly,
Yes,
like,
it is quite to my tastes. Thank you for helping to clear up my confusion.
Huh. That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
She didn't write the letter.
it's giving telenovela, honestly.
After 10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now. But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at
Is this the mastermind?
Lyney. Or should I call you the Phantom Copycat now? You were the one who posted that
Oh
letter
my
outside
goodness,
the opera
another
house.
plot twist. Lyney, what are you doing?
Very sharp, Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever. Well, No need for me to be coy about it. Our goal is to
Oh,
clear
okay, you know what? That
Caesar's
makes
name.
sense. Because Caesar was their teacher.
The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the weasel to show themselves.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
It goes deeper than that, Gemma.
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
10 years ago? You mean Caesar's death? You met him?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, I get it. You were those two obnoxious kids. It's been so long, and you're all grown up now. I didn't recognize you. He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10 days or something? And you went to all this...
Wow, not her playing it down.
Why?
Holy moly,
Because you
this
feel
lady.
Like you still owe him something?
We remember all our debts, however great or small. 10 years ago, Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out.
Call them resinless
10
in every
years
way
on,
possible,
and no
indeed.
one cares what the truth is anymore. But we did not forget. And so we came to find you.
Get him.
And?
Or her, I guess.
What exactly did you take from me? I'm still standing, as you can see. Lorenzo has admitted to everything. I'm free.
Oh, yeah?
Free? Do you really think so? Caesar once told me that even though the world is filled with lies and falsehoods, we must find our own truth. I think that applies to you too. Truth can take many forms. Prized possessions with nostalgic value, fervent hopes and dreams, and irreplaceable people.
Get him.
Life took
Oh, her,
many
sorry.
things
Get
from
her.
you, and those wounds
Get her.
never healed. When they ached unbearably in the dead of night, stealing became your way of numbing the pain.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that for the last 10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life. Perhaps that's because you found something other than a life of crime to fill the hole? Back to Lorenzo for a second. He murdered his own master, played along with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. But what did he have to gain from all that?
Exactly.
He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to give everything up for your sake. He's the reason.
Oh, did they like each other?
To steal and all. You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only
Oh,
real
nuh-uh.
friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life.
That is... Oh my goodness.
But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you, you'll never see it again.
Oh, hit her there. She got no one now.
Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
Good job, Gemma. You got no one now.
Your freedom will cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all alone in a world
You're all
full of
alone,
lies
Gemma.
and falsehoods. I do hope you'll be able to bear it. You've still got a long life ahead of you after all.
Yeah, she's just stuck in a world of lies. She built up this fake person.
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Lyney to perform his final act in tonight's show. I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale. Well, wonder no more, for the answer is a death-defying high-altitude escape.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very trick that led to his fatal fall, after which he was dubbed the Phantom Weasel. But we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real Weasel has now confessed to their crime.
Guess that's my cue to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. I've been practicing this one for ages now, but I'm still a little nervous. Traveler,
She getting deja vu.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
Lyney, wait. You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now? Are you an open book? Or are you still the same as ever? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone.
He got
One
his
day,
sister,
I'll
man.
end up exactly where I am today. Maybe then you'll.
He's
see
got.
me
He's also got Arlecchino. I wouldn't be saying all these things to him.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
Yeah, exactly, Gemma.
So, what are we, doing now?
Like Lyney said, when you're ready, let's head.
Okay. She, you know what? Let her
Figure out
suffer.
what's best for her soon enough. Oh, and if you'd like to see Lyney after the show, you know where he'll be. The usual haunt.
All right. Well.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Screw you, Gemma. What do you have to say for yourself? Nothing. Screw you. We've got a magic show to watch. Then whatever sad, sorry excuse you can come up with. Oh wow, we're going all the way up there. Are we getting a cutscene?
Magic should be mysterious, surprising, and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
Oh, that's the little card trick he keeps
We're
doing.
used to that.
Aw, little tail.
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay.
Aww.
Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods.
Yeah,
I
she's
only
still
hope that
emotionless.
one day, you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so
Wow, he
great
got
that
drip
people
as well.
will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Aw, Lyney. Aw.
Lyney is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Watch out!
Was that meant to happen? Oh. Oh, wow.
Mysterious.
Is that a 5-star pull?
Surprising.
What is going on here?
And logic defying.
The animation's insane.
Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar. I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Wait, so where did he end up?
Did you see that?
Next player, the next dead playable character.
He turned into flowers.
How could he possibly have done that?
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished right in front of my eyes.
What a heart-stopping magic show. This was really worth the trip. Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Lyney has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will make a great headline for the Steambird tomorrow, even if I do say so myself.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like everyone really loved Lyney's grand finale.
Right, yeah. They don't know the full story.
Doesn't see Lyney anywhere. Where'd he go? Oh, Lyney
He-
said he'd be waiting
Oh.
for us at the usual hunt. But, oh, you mean the one where... Yeah, that's probably it. All
Okay,
right,
let's go there. I thought he was gonna be like in the audience because that's what he said he'd do at like this show. Look at all the flowers here. Look at that. I'm low-key tempted to see if there's anything up there at the top, but there's probably not. I don't know. Is there something up there maybe? Yeah, no. You know, actually that's a very tall tower. So you can forget about it. Tingen and Lyney, the playable dead characters. Look at the amount of available world quests there are. Hey, so much, too much. Right, back to work. Sorry, I keep entering this place, and Navia just immediately enters my head. Sorry, you can tell I've been in that place way too much.
One with nature.
This was a good story quest, if this is the end. Is this the end? It's not even the end. Actually, isn't it? If it were the end, it'd be given the 60 Prima Gems. Shown there, right? I don't know. I might be wrong. Oh, wait. I hope this is the end. Poisson.
Lyney,
Fish.
Are you alright? Paimon was scared to death when the chain broke. Paimon was sure something had gone horribly wrong.
Magic is a performance art.
Why is he speaking like that
A
now?
magician has to get creative.
Oh my goodness,
to
this
keep the
theme. I
audience on
swear.
tenterhooks.
I swear.
That's our job.
This theme.
So I tweak
This
Caesar's
is like an
original
OG
setup a little
theme
to
from
keep
like
it fresh.
1 point whatever. And we're here using it.
I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought
This
of
theme, I
falling,
swear.
suddenly feeling weightless, seeing the sky and the ground spinning and spinning. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments.
Ah, shoot. I failed. Whoops.
Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or did he believe that it was his own slip-up right until the end?
That must have been messed up.
You know, Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? When was that?
We literally just saw a whole cutscene, but I guess Pamela
After I
didn't.
joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh my goodness.
To be honest,
Oh yeah, because they mentioned
Lynette
chocolate.
and I had an agenda when we approached him.
An agenda? Venti 3.0.
I told you about my past before, remember? As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers. I'd watch their tricks and try to figure out how they were done. But I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. What I saw was the polished final performance, but the rigorous training they put in behind the scenes remained invisible to me.
Dang. Just dang.
I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves, but without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes, we figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that he was so willing to teach us. In all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast, we hid so many things from him. For instance,
Aww.
when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, I answered, "It's my passion." But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by an aristocrat for our magic talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth.
My magic of all things.
Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then.
Lyney.
Maybe it's just a Fontaine thing.
Still worried about the way I feel? You really are a gentle soul, aren't you?
No, now's not the time for compliments, flippin'.
But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the House of the Hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go.
Could have been the newspaper boy.
After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions.
Drama thirsty and buy all their
Next we heard
stocks.
of
You know
him
that's
was
true.
that he'd fallen to his death, and was now declared to be the Phantom Weasel. That night, I remembered his smile. But as I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show. full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma.
We're in your auditorium. Oh my goodness.
Cheer up, Lyney. We've had to say our fair share of goodbyes during our journey, too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what tomorrow brings. Delicious food, fun toys, and the Traveler by my side. Paimon just, you know, Traveler, doesn't that kinda make you Paimon's truth?
I don't want to bond with this Paimon.
It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has.
Bruna is the type of person to use a word and she doesn't know what it means.
Life has taken plenty from us like it did from Gemma. But at least it left us with each other. That's what gave us the strength to get through the darkest days. That's why the darkness never consumed me and why it never will. Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through. All right, time to lighten this conversation up a little. What did you think of the show tonight? Were you happy with it?
It was a good show.
Paimon just wishes we hadn't been so distracted with the Gemma situation. We spent most of our time in the Opera House just talking and pretty much missed the entire first half of the show. Lyney, could you do just one more trick for us?
Oh?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Aw, come on! Surely you can think of something. The Lyney Paimon knows can do anything if he puts his mind to it.
Oh, all right then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand! We ain't going along with this!
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me.
He's acting.
Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Now, have another look around.
Oh boy.
Maybe the
what flower is that?
appeared somewhere else.
Really? Let's see.
Is that the rose?
Wow, there it is! Oh, this is
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
a rainbow rose.
He flirting.
But more importantly, Paimon has
He is flirting.
Please, Lyney, pretty please!
Well, if you want to learn magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as teacher.
Pulls out a lighter. Dang.
Fine. Please,
Not the
teacher,
pun.
please.
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their
Lyney with the riz, honestly.
You have to observe, think,
Subtle riz.
find the answers for
Flower
yourself.
riz.
Is that it?
Ah, look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I bid you both good night. I look forward to seeing you again.
All right, fine. See ya. Shall we head back now too? Oh, Paimon can't wait to read the Steambird tomorrow. Let's head to the Steambird's offices.
That's not the end. Are you kidding me? What is this? What is this? Is this not the end? I really thought this was the end. Come on now. You can't be playing me like this. Right. What's the time limit for tomorrow? 8 o'clock, right? Y'all. This quest. I thought there's so many points in this quest where it's like, oh, is this it? I think this is it. And then boom. You gotta drop me a whole nother thing. Resistion, honestly. Lyney the Resistion. Wanna see a Rizik trick.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany.
Right. Come on, Charlotte. Let's get this
I'm
over
very
with.
sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid we'll have to decline this interview.
Oh, please, Lyney. I'll only take a moment of your time. If you would be so kind.
What's happening here?
I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, and it was going to be
Dang.
in print this morning. But just as dawn broke, I suddenly received news that Caesar's fiancée, Gemma, had contacted the guards and confessed to having been the real Phantom Weasel all along.
Oh. She did it.
Quick.
Too late, bro.
Did she really just say too late, bro? Dang.
That was quick, you say? It sounds like I've got some catching up to do. Please, fill me in.
Whoops.
Aha! My instincts did not lead me astray. You do have something to hide. Gemma turning herself in must have something to do with Lyney's performance last night.
Oh?
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar, and she could no longer ignore the voice of her conscience.
Huh. Okay, then. Wait, no, there must be more to it. If that's all it took for her to have a change of heart, how did it take her 10 whole years?
Well...
Yeah, I know, right? She'd been a proper journalist.
You and Gemma were nowhere to be found after the show. What happened between you? Quickfire question. Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Lyney did a private magic trick just for us. Actually, glad you mentioned it, because that reminds Paimon. Guess what? Lyney started using rainbow roses in his tricks.
Oh.
What?
What?
I don't recall ever having received a rainbow rose from you myself. Is this supposed to mean that they're more important to you than your own sister?
Uh-oh.
No, I just...
What now? Oh, did Paimon say something wrong again?
Yes.
This is getting pretty awkward. What do we do, Traveler?
Seems like this interview wasn't meant to be. Well, never mind. There's always next time. Forgive my persistence, but when there's explosive news waiting to be found, I can't turn away. The news about Gemma has already made waves, and I'll stop at nothing to get to the bottom of it all. Apparently, one of the things she said to the guards was that her final wish is to see Lorenzo one last time. There's clearly a web of complicated
Oh,
relationships.
dang, so they did like each
Can't
other.
blame me for being curious.
Man, there's some complex relationships.
All right, I guess I'll leave you to
Oh, my
continue
days.
the rest of your conversation in peace. Bye for now.
Lynette? Paimon didn't mean to...
Don't worry, I wasn't angry. I was just trying to distract her.
Oh.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. You scared Paimon there.
Phew. You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. At least it did the job, right?
Please, take good care of that rainbow rose. I'd be really upset if you lost it.
Mm-hmm. We will take very good care of said rainbow rose. Let me have a look at what it says. Let me have a look at what it says, y'all. A flowery accessory given away by Lyney at his magic shows. It is an arrangement of Lumidu spells which symbolize parting, and rainbow roses that represent passion. Parting and passion are two separate perspectives sharing the same nature. What reality... Not reality? What really matters is the present we are living in. Dang. So it's like a mix of both? What is going on there?
The scenery is...
Lads, our pity grows. Our pity grows. Should I do a temple? Low-key tempted. Since I'm streaming and we are about to end stream, should we end it off with a temple? I don't think I'm on very high pity. Let me check. Because I don't mind getting child. I'm not gonna lie. Even though Farina is like... I'm sure she's gonna come in 4.2 like Nahida for 3.2. Ooh, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 48. So, ooh, we're getting quite close. Quite close. The fact that Lynette uses the bells means that. Should I see? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Y'all said saved. Nah, I wouldn't mind doing a temple. I'm building pity, lads. I'm building pity. Building pity. Oh shoot, it's 10 4-star. Okay, thank you. I mean, yes, I meant for it to turn into a 4-star. Woohoo! That was intentional. The flute. Right. I didn't even get a character. I didn't even get Fremine. I just got the flute. Garbage. Garbage. Right. That is going to be it for today's quest. As I mentioned, next stream might be Honkai Star Rail. Can't guarantee it will happen next week, but it will happen at some point. I say this every time, like, oh, next stream's going to be Honkai Star Rail, and it just ain't. Because the next update... The next update's going to be out next week. Oh my days, there's so much content I want to get through. I want to stream Honkai Star Rail at some point, but oh shoot, where have I ended up? Oh, okay. You know, I'm just going to hide in this corner. Yeah, it's me now. This is my corner. Yeah, that's going to be it for today's stream. Yeah, next week's stream is either going to be Honkai Star Rail or the next update. Either way. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. I guess whether it's Star Rail, whether it's the next version of Genshin, I don't know. I can't decide. Apparently, can't make up my mind. But y'all know that already. Y'all know me. A stream will happen. So I can't. Bleh. Let me just end the stream before I end up waffling something. Right. Bye bye.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.